Hey folks, BlackCross here, and I figure I'd do a video for you guys. Basically, if you remember a few weeks back, I did a video regarding us moving into the apartment. So what I decided to do an update video on that with Christmas theme. Yes, we decorated for Christmas early. Compared to most people, I know some people do it December, some people do it after Thanksgiving. We do it literally on November 1st, by mean. But at any rate though, I figure oh please stop being blurry, damn it, this camera. I figure I go ahead and do a Christmas theme video tour of the apartment. Basically, we decorated the living room as well as the kitchen, so you get to see all that, so enjoy the video. So first things first, are literally next to the door and next to the coat hanger, we have Mickey, and with a little sign that says ho ho ho. And this is just one of a few Disney stuff that we have hanging around, which you will see in just a little bit, but for the time being, we're fixing to get ready to enter in the living room. As you can see, we have a little bit of Christmas stuff going around the entire living room here, leading on into the kitchen, which you will see in just a sec. But we have a couple of these things hanging around everywhere. Our mother decided to let us have these, I guess for this year. I'm not sure if this is permanent, but they actually set the apartment really well, actually. There's a little Santa hat on a knight. A little stocking there. Another Santa hat there. And here we have our Christmas tree. Basically has a combination everything that you see. Basically has a little bit of mine, which you can see with the dragon over here. Has a little bit of Del Mar's in certain places, like that bell actually belongs to the theme of Polar Express. So that's really cool. And then there's a little music box here that goes to Rudolph and Friends.
A pack full of toys means a sack full of joy. 4 millions of girls and 4 millions of boys.
That's enough for now. Don't want to get copyright claim just for a music box. And then of course we have a few little old Christmas decoration ornaments here and there. And these ornaments actually come from our grandmother, who passed away, like, I want to say at this rate, 5 years ago now? Maybe? I'm not quite sure. But some of these ornaments actually belong to her, and we got them with us now. Get you a little detail of all the Christmas ornaments if you can. But, I still remember as a kid, and this is just one of many stories that we'll get to. I still remember as a little kid, every Christmas we would go over to my grandmother's house, which that's the theme of everybody's Christmas, I suppose you could say, where they go over to their grandmother's house for Christmas and stuff like that. But see, at the time that we were living at the trailer house years ago, we were next door to her. So this was convenient for us, but that was before my parents had the divorce, so better memories, of course. And then we got some more ornaments here and there. That's a little cool ornament right there, a lion with a lamb. I think that's a lamb. No, I think that's a bunny. Oh shit, my bad. Getting my animals wrong here. The tree skirt right here belongs to my mother, actually, because of the Disney theme. That right there belongs to my mother as well. That is an antique animatronic. Now, I'm more fond to the old traditional antique Christmas stuff. So, that's why you see a little bit of old, a little bit of new, and stuff like that. Now, I don't know about most people, but this is my favorite Santa style when it comes to Santas. Like, most people would go for the traditional Santa, like this guy right here, or even that guy right there. But I've always liked the Santa with the robe. because it just represents the Saint Nicholas of all things, because that's basically who he is Saint Nicholas. But whatever style of Santa you prefer, that's my style of Santa that I prefer preferably. That's just me. But on to more Christmas memories, as well as some Christmas decoration. There's a retro TV. Daniel displayed his cat Mario, Luigi, and Toad, but there isn't a cat Peach. These are the World of Nintendo characters, World of Nintendo figures. And while they have these three, they do not have a Peach. Why do they not have a Peach? That doesn't make sense. Also, this one does have music. If I can turn it on. Not even sure if I can turn it on now. There we go. As you can see. I think that's enough for now. There we go. Whew, that's actually harder to do with a camera in hand. Yeah, that one we actually got from Cracker Barrel some time ago. Not this year, but like last year or maybe the year before last. I don't remember. But some of these Disney ones, these Disney ornaments that you saw, they actually belong to our mother as well. That's the biggest stocking that you're ever going to see. That one, I believe, that one was made by my grandmother as well. It does actually fold out, as you can see. It does hold. The only problem is, this thing would just be flapped over. So that's why we have that one pinned up to where you can see the whole thing. Which is my personal favorite. We go into the bathroom here. And, oh, you can actually see a little bit. I'm surprised. But you can see we decorated the bathroom a little bit, not by much. But we have a little light up train picture here. Pretty cool looking. Now down here, that one technically lights up. But we haven't got batteries in it at the moment. But then we got another ornament right here, which is Santa, next to a light post. And it has a list on it. We decorated the bathroom a little bit. Not too much. At least there isn't a Santa face on the toilet seat. I kid you not on that one. My mother, one Christmas, decided it would be cute to put a Santa face on a toilet seat. Which I personally... It's like, imagine the ideal of looking down at the toilet seat and just saying the phrase, "Sorry Santa, but I'm gonna have to take a dump." That's not a phrase you want to say. Come on, camera, stop blurring on me, would you? There we go, that's better. Okay. Had to fix that. But there's another Christmas picture, a little train. I think that one's personally Daniel's. If I'm not mistaken, that's actually Daniel's picture right there because of the train. Then we have another stocking here. That one was also made by my grandmother as well. We're fixing to enter in the kitchen, but we're going to start off with Daniel's office here, where he has a Mario covered up in lights. And you can see the eyes. He's obsessed with Mario Odyssey. But that's pretty cool looking right there. I actually gave him that idea where it was like, "Do you want to tangle Mario in lights?" And he was like, "Oh, yes, please." So we did that. And then we got some more lights leading literally from that one outlet. I think we used like 1, 2, 3, and 4 strands of lights connected into one little outlet right there. So that was convenient for us. Works very nicely, actually. Daniel added some more pictures, by the way, since the last tour, so for those of you that are wondering. And on top of his little table, he has his own little Christmas tree next to his office. Then also, too, if you've noticed here, let me move the chair a little bit, you will see a little Coca-Cola train set. It's not an actual train set, but it's a statue train set series. Our grandmother, again another story, Dale and our grandfather had a fascination when it comes to trains. That's where Dale got his love of trains. His was more towards Thomas, but he loved trains as well. And because of that, our grandmother decided to get this collection of Coca-Cola train stuff. And Dale has kept on to this for years, which I think is pretty cool. But I think Dale needs to have a personal, and this is just me saying that it needs to be added on to the collection, he needs to have a Coca-Cola bear setting right next to the tree, like a Coca-Cola bear plush. You know those little Coca-Cola bears? I'll try to find a picture of it, but yeah, he needs to have something right next to his tree. Don't you think? It would make sense to have it. But anyway, we're fixing to enter in the main kitchen part. Let me stand back here to where you can get a whole view of everything. This is the kitchen where it has every little Christmas item here and there in every which direction. Camera's actually pretty good with it being dark and the light show, so, but then again it's not completely dark, but still nonetheless. Here we have a little Snoopy, technically this thing moves, but it doesn't really work. So we just cut the wire and just tangled him with lights. And it works. It works. I like it. So that was just one of many Christmas gifts that Mom gave me. I started collecting Peanuts Christmas stuff, like, I want to say 2-3 years ago. I want to say 2-3, I don't remember exactly, but here we have another one here. This one is Snoopy with his first prize Christmas display.
Merry Christmas, Charlie Brown!
Yeah, it does quotes from the movie, but not directly from the movie, just...
What's this? Find the true meaning of Christmas. Win money, money, money. Spectacular, super colossal neighborhood Christmas lights and display contest. Lights and display contest? Oh no.
In fact, there's actually a story to the Peanuts Christmas stuff. Our grandfather, on our mother's side, our grandfather, his favorite Christmas special is Merry Christmas Charlie Brown special. That was his personal favorite for years. This gingerbread light display is actually our grandmother's, so there's that. There's another Charlie Brown Christmas thing. It's a little mug. It's for display only, so as you can see here. My mother found these. I don't know where she got this one and the other one that I'm about to show you, the little Snoopy one. I'm not sure where she got them, but I want to say she got them at like a hobby store or something like that, because these two are just perfect. I'll have to ask her, but right over here, Snoopy is kind of hiding back here. There we go. We have Snoopy Santa lights. And I love them. They're cool looking. They really are awesome. And then of course, up here we have Charlie Brown Peanuts popcorn tins. You know how every year they do popcorn tins where it has caramel, regular butter, or no, caramel, cheddar, and white cheddar. That's what it is. I plan on getting me one more. It's hard to believe it's been more than 50 years now. That's crazy, but I do plan on getting me a third one. Those things are not awesome. They're not just as cool as Christmas decoration, but they're also awesome as display. That's a cool thing. I love it. Right over here we have another Christmas item that does function. So, you ready? In case of copyright. Copyright can be such a pain, you never know how things work. Here we have another one. This one is technically a gumball machine. Yeah, it's a gumball machine. The gumball comes out of here whenever you press Woodstock up here. And then Snoopy can come out of here. Like that. And technically the lights are supposed to work, but I don't think I have the batteries. Let me see. I don't know if the batteries are on. Nope, I don't think it works. Nope, I think the batteries are dead. Oh well. It's not like I'm going to be putting gumballs in this one. It's kind of old. I mean, it does work still, but it's... I'd rather not put gumballs in it and then eat it afterwards. You never know. We have some more Charlie Brown stuff right here. I do want to get some more later on, because they do make them. I want to get more to add on to the collection. That'd be cool. Here we have some Peanuts ornaments. Decided not to hang them just because of, like, well, this spot looked empty, so until I get, like, another display set like this and have it right next to it, then I will, but until then, not right now. Here we have another light-up picture. You can't tell because of the lights, but here, the lights come on. Actually, I'll leave that off for now, because that's pretty cool looking right there. Then we have another gingerbread light-up display. This right here, we have some more Christmas stuff, such as Charlie Brown, Winnie the Pooh, another classic. And we have a bunch of nutcrackers, if you've noticed. We have a lot of nutcrackers. Or rather, I have a lot of nutcrackers. I think out of all the Christmas traditions, I love nutcrackers. I know for some people, the face can be creepy at times, but I just love nutcrackers. I do need to get me a new one this year, actually, to add to it, you know? I kinda need to. Here we have Winnie the Pooh and Tigger for Christmas. And actually, I'm about to show you a Christmas tradition of mine. Right here, I don't know if you can see it. Actually, let me do this real quickly. Plug it in for you. Then scoop back a bit to where you can actually see it. We have Santa with his 8 flying reindeer animatronics. Now, the one that you're seeing fletching right there, it keeps getting caught on one of the buildings. I'm gonna have to fix that eventually. Eventually. I don't say now, but eventually. But every year, that's like the... And to let you know, that's like the oldest ornament out of everything else. I think that's like easily 40 years old. I want to say at least 40. But that... here's an idea of how old that is. The lights that are on that thing, they use the traditional tiny little light bulbs. The little tube bulbs. Yeah, those little tiny ass things. So if one of those go out, that's it for the ornament itself. I don't even know if you can get those anymore. Please let me know if you can, but I doubt you can. But so far as I know, everything works, including the little music box. I don't have it on right now, but the little thing actually works. Every little thing still works to this day. Like I said, I still need to fix that little guy, but I will eventually. But it still works. To this day, it still works. But because of that little thing, I keep it off for the time being right now. That one was also my grandmother's, but as a little kid, I would always look at that. Every year, I would always look forward to watching it because of how cool it looks to me. And right here, we have flashing Snoopy snowflakes. Now, this one right here actually plays music. So real quickly, to give you an idea, which, by the way, this stocking actually makes a good hiding place for this little device. Because that's a power unit. So real quickly, you press the button, and it has one of 3 songs. The Linus and Lucy theme, this theme, and then this theme. But yeah, that's basically all of the Christmas ornaments that we've got displayed as of right now. Like I said, me and Daniel are planning on doing a few updates here and there, along with a few Christmas traditions that we're wanting to start back up. Like, for example, I'm wanting to get an extra nutcracker, definitely want to get a new, or a third Charlie Brown and Snoopy popcorn tin. Might add on to the Snoopy collection, you never know. But me and Delmar also want to get him and me both one extra ornament to add to the tree. Every year so far, I always get at least one ornament to add on to the tree. And I want to do that continuously throughout me and Daniel. I wanted to continue to do that. But yeah, that is literally our Christmas display of Christmas stuff. So, by the way, there's a Snoopy Santa hat up there that says ho 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 right there. So, real quickly though, I'm gonna sit down here and just admire everything. Allow me to tell you another Christmas tale, and this is actually the funniest one. One Christmas, I think this was like one of the last Christmases we actually ate at the table. We were at my grandmother's, of course, again, and we were having our Christmas dinner. Now, as we were getting ready to eat, this horrendous smell came out of nowhere, and everyone was like, oh my gosh, what is that smell? Who farted? And my grandmother actually looked underneath the table, and she was like, Barkley! And we were like, what? The dog! And everyone looked underneath the table, and the dog had the face of like, what did I do? It was so funny. Eventually we just decided to move into the living room rather than the dining table because of how bad it smelled. But yeah. But yeah, I just figure I show you the Christmas ornament stuff that me and Delmar had done recently. And yeah, this is our Christmas. So thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video. So let me know in the comments in the comments below if you liked this video, you know, because I mean, if you liked this video, maybe next year or maybe even this year I might do some more Christmas stuff to talk about. You never know. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. This is BlackCross signing off. Take care, guys.